Man, what's going on, man? Steph. We back with another video, man. I try to chill out. But Ray J, my dog. Ray J, what's going on with men nowadays, man? So, I'm trying to enjoy the OKC game. Shout out, they took game 2. And I guess Ray J is out here being on some goofy, talking about he got with Sexyy Red. And he's saying, we did the do. And then I guess a couple hours later, Sexyy Red said, stop lying, nothing didn't happen. N-words always lying on their meat and all this other stuff. And then Ray J, he had to say the truth. He had to apologize. And I'm just saying to myself, wait a minute, man. This is a multi-platinum superstar, right? Been on Brandy, movies, television, loving hip-hop. I think his baby mama princess is gorgeous. That woman is beautiful. She got cute face, just the nicest lips ever. Oh my god. I no disrespect, right? But I'm just he have tons of women all over him. I remember his show for the love of Ray J, and this is what you stoop down to? Lying, saying you messing with women that you could probably get. And this is the thing, I want to flip it, man. Fellas, don't be like how Ray J is, man. Sitting there talking about, you slept with this woman and no, you didn't. Because, number one, why lie? Right? This is the truth. Why lie on your manhood? Right? Number two, especially too when you're someone of that high caliber, you can get any woman in the world. And why do that? Because you're going to get exposed and be embarrassed and all this other stuff. And it's I tell guys all the time, there's no reason to do that, man. There's plenty, like I say all the time, there's plenty of women out here who would love to get any dude. But when you do the goofy stuff like this, lying on your meat, talking bad on a woman, you're making us men look bad just to do the goofy nonsense, and it's unnecessary. And I don't want men to do that. That's why I posted on my Instagram. I tell guys, don't be like this, because we already not getting respected by women as it is. I don't care, men's mental health, blah blah blah, and all this other stuff. Women do not care about us. And they disrespecting us. But when you adding the goofiness, you're adding to it and making men look bad. This is why we're not getting with the women that we want. Women out here dealing with more goofy men on an everyday basis, and we don't need this type of foolery, man. Because I know there's dudes out there who probably really will say that. I could be at one of these bars, a guy and a girlfriend, just friends, hanging with each other, and then he'll lie to the boys and go, yeah, I got with her after the bar and all that other stuff. And it's just don't do things like this. I tell guys all the time, there's no reason to lie. And I tell guys all the time, if one woman does not want to be with you, that's perfectly fine. You always can work on that area when it comes to dating or sleeping with multiple women. You can do that. But lying on your thing, man, is just the utmost lamest, corniest thing to ever do. Don't do that, because you make yourself look bad, and now you gotta live with that forever. And when other women, this is another thing I gotta tell guys like this, right? When other women find this stuff out, it's gonna be harder for you to get with women, especially too when you're of that high caliber. Or I'm gonna say it, let's just keep it in IRL, let's say it like this, in your hometown or anywhere, the gym or whatever. When you do that, it makes it harder for women to find you attractive, sexually attractive as well, because of the foolery and the nonsense. This is why childish games, acting childish, being very immature doesn't get you far in life, right? Now, there's some women out there who do deal with toxic, immature, childish men, but women will wake up later on in life. But it's unnecessary. It's very unnecessary for that to happen. Like I always tell guys all the time, play it cool and focus with the women who do find you appealing, right? And this is coming from someone who really, I was always that dude, shyish, that's not even a word, very shy, always laid back, who really didn't have like a lot with women, but I have not ever done things like this with women. I have not. Women have disrespect me, but I have not ever had that reason to clap back or to lie on them or even to gossip and bash on them, because I always know not to deal with women like that, and I always know not to lie and say I did this with that with women. I always tell guys like this, focus on the women who find you appealing. I always say focus on the most attractive women who find you appealing. And I want guys to really do those things, because you feel better about yourself. Like, yeah, me and this girl, we keep our relationship private and we do what we do. And on top of that too, it makes the women a lot more comfortable with you, right? I'm actually going to say this in another video, but when a woman is comfortable with you and she wants to continue seeing you, whether that's dating, friends with benefits, there's a trust barrier there. And when women have that with you, they tell you everything. They feel comfortable with you. They help you out with certain things. And with female friends that I was with, when I didn't sleep with, they always felt comfortable around me. And that's what I want you guys to be as. Don't be the guy who cool with a woman and next thing you know it, you want some goofy stuff and you prove why women have such a hard time with men. It's because of immature behavior. And don't deal with women who act immature, right? Deal with women who have class. Be a man who has class. Don't be with that goofy stuff. There's no reason for that. And if I ever do it, call me out. But real talk, don't be like how Ray J is. I'm very disappointed in Ray to do those things, man. I'm very disappointed, man, because this was a dude, he had game, charisma, getting all these women, and then to be like this, nah, man. Trolling or not, this is just all violation. All this is wrong. All this crap is wrong. And I don't want men to do that. So that's all I gotta say. I'm gonna upload this ASAP right now. Tomorrow, another video. I'm out.